So it is June 2025 and I am at a point in my life where I just want to sort myself out. I wish I was one of those people that always seem to have their life together and gets to where they want to be in life, and I know that is what most people want in their lives. I know that if I keep going the way that I'm going to regret it in the future. Heck, I'm already regretting it now. It always seems like I make a little bit of progress and then I regress. I stop doing the productive things and give up for no reason, it seems. I think I do what most people do and just go back to being what's comfortable, even if what's comfortable is what's actually making me miserable. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to go about my day-to-day life wishing for more. I want to actively be pursuing that more. I may not achieve everything that I want in life, but I'm going to try and get close. Try and be that person that I've always wanted to be the best version of myself. Someone that doesn't give up, someone that tries their best no matter what. I know that no one really has their whole lives together. It's just not possible. We can't predict the future. We don't know what life is going to throw at us at any moment, but we can control how we deal with things, how we proceed with things. We might not be able to control what's around us. We might not be able to control what happens to us, but we can control what we do. I want to be happier in myself. I want to succeed. I want a life I can be happy and content in. Right now, I am not so much. I would like to have a career and not just a job, if that makes sense. I want to work towards something that will be challenging, but rewarding in the end. Hence this video. This is going to be a new start for me. I'm going to document my day-to-day life, trying to improve it, and hopefully one day I'll look back on this video and see just how far I've come since. This is day one of a fresh new start, a brand new life, a new, healthier, happier version of me. Day one of being the best version of myself I can possibly be. It won't be easy, and that's what's got me to this point. It won't be easy, and that's why we as humans always go back to comfort. We want what's easy and not what's difficult, because let's face it, in life things are difficult enough. But the way I'm going to look at it is I've got to get past this super duper difficult bit to make things easier for myself in the future. Now, I'm not old, but I do have this thing called hypermobility. And I'm really starting to notice lots and lots of pain in all of my joints, which shouldn't be happening, really. My kneecaps go out of place, my shoulder pops out, my hips pop out, ankle rolls all over the place, wrists bend way too far back. As a waitress, carrying plates over to customers is a bit difficult at the moment because it's either I bend and contort my whole body to just put the plate down, or I put the plate down just using my hands, and because I can't straighten them, they just kind of fall off. The amount of food that I've dropped on customers and tables is insane. So I need to actually start taking care of myself. So step one is self-care. I'm going to incorporate some workout routines to my daily schedule, nothing too strenuous to start off with. For example, I'm not allowed to run because of my ankles. They tend to buckle if I do start running, and I'm not allowed to do push-ups, which was told by my doctor a few years ago. That I couldn't do both of these. Although they did say that I couldn't dance, but I did say that it actually alleviates my pain when I dance, so they told me to keep going with it. So there's that. I'm also going to sort out my diet. You know how it is, you get used to eating junk food and eat junk, and that is unfortunately what I've been doing, and I'm feeling the repercussions of that. If you followed me for a few years, you probably noticed I've gained quite a bit of weight in the last few years. I think my skinniest is probably 2018, 2019. I don't quite want to get back to that weight, as I know for a fact that I wasn't healthy. I was not living a healthy diet there. There was no muscle on me then, and I fell over quite often because there was no muscle. There was no muscle to keep me standing and to keep my joints doing what they're supposed to be doing. And I was spraining my left ankle a lot. I just want to lose enough weight to make it easier on my joints, but build muscle in order to help those same joints do what they're supposed to do. So healthier food and more exercise will help with this. I also need to take better care of my skin. I am quite acne prone. I don't actually know why, always have been. I thought it was a slight lactose intolerance and I got rid of dairy in my diet for a while and there was no change, just an oily person, I guess. But skincare can help with that. Both morning and night will have a separate routine. And once a week on a Sunday, I will pop on a face mask to really moisturize the skin. And also bi-weekly on a Thursday, I will pop on either a nose strip, because that can get really oily, or like the under eye masks, because eye bag area can get pretty bad. I work nights. Also, separate to diet and exercise, I want to find the time to spend with my family and friends. Simple enough, but a lot easier said than done. As you get older, your friends have families to take care of, your families have their own families to take care of, and you don't see them as often, but I think that I can do better to see those that I love. Step 2, progress. This step is more for progressing in myself and career. So firstly, what you may mostly know me for is dancing. I've been dancing on YouTube for about 11, 12 years now. I'm gonna be dancing every day for at least an hour, a different full dance every week and a different chorus. The full dances will be posted on a Friday and Wednesdays will be like the chorusy dances. Yeah, they will be the ones that I will like choose based on what I've been listening to recently, and the full dance covers will sort of like be chosen at random from a big list of dances that I've always wanted to do. It will give that bit of a challenge and wonder on what I'm going to be doing next for myself as well. There are so many dance covers that I want to do and I don't know how to choose them, so random it is. They could be old songs or new songs, and I think that that will keep it exciting for me because I love the older K-pop songs. I am an older K-pop fan, so as in like I've been listening to it for a long time, so yeah, I do prefer the older ones. Next, singing and performing. I've always wanted to be a performer. I've always wanted to do that as a career. That is what I want to do. Will I get there? I don't know. Am I good enough? I also don't know, but I can try. And just trying in itself will bring some improvement because at the end of the day, you're practicing, you're doing it. So at the moment, I've been doing small gigs and open mic nights when and where I can. And later on this month, I'm performing at the Con in Cardiff. So that will be fun. It's gonna be the first time that I will be fully performing on stage by myself, like singing and dancing. So yeah, I hope people will enjoy that, and I hope I will enjoy that. It's going to be different. We'll see. Yeah, I'm going to be practicing most days with singing. I say most because sometimes I work almost 12-hour shifts, and dancing every day is not going to give me enough time to also sing as well before these 12-hour shifts start. I want to get better in my editing skills. I used to edit so much better back in the day. I used to do a lot more with it, and it was the part of making videos I loved the most, but I stopped. I think I lost the creativity and the mojo to do it, and I want to try and get that back. So there's going to be random videos to get me back into editing that I hope you'll enjoy. Cleaning. Clean home is a happy home. My home isn't necessarily dirty, but I'm slacking, as we all do, and I just want to keep on top of it. I want to make this place feel like a home. We've been here for nearly 4 years and it still doesn't quite feel like a home. It feels like a stopgap, and I'll be honest, it's not the best place to live, but we could be here for a long while yet. I want to make it nice and us. So cleaning and decorating will help with that. A lot of the furniture was here before we moved in, and it just isn't us, really. This isn't going to be a quick thing. We don't have money, so saving for this is part of that. With this progression part, it also means organization, and I want to organize my video schedule. As right now, as it's always been, it's been a bit everywhere, just kind of posting videos when I feel like it, and I'd like a bit of structure going on here. So I'll be trying to post something every day. This will be both short form and long form content, with the normal form being most days rather than every day. As I said, I have a full-time job and there's just not enough time in the day to do that every day. So Mondays will be a kind of random Mondays. This is where it will be a mixture of things from reaction videos, challenges, cooking, or rounding up the month. Videos like this, where I talk to you guys and I say hi, a chance to get my editing skills up. Tuesdays will be what I will call Tuneful Tuesdays. What I post on a Tuesday will be song covers, be it singing or instrumental or a little bit of both, or even my own music. The song covers will be selected at random from songs that I would like to cover. Then will be Whirl Wednesdays. I didn't know what to call it. I thought it sounded dancey, where I will post a dance cover short, a song that I've been listening to a lot recently. Then will be Throwback Thursdays, another short form video day where I will post an old dance cover from at least a year ago, mainly to see how far I've come in the time since the original upload. Next will be Frolic Friday, where I will post a full dance cover, like I mentioned earlier, chosen at random from dances that I've always wanted to cover, be it new or old. Then will be Similarity Saturday. I really am trying here, where I will post a sort of comparison video to the original choreography from the group, where I can, because sometimes you can't really find proper choreography videos, and then ones that you can, they don't let you post. So where and when I can, I'll do that. And then finally is Show Sunday, where I will post up a sort of dance tutorial for the full dance cover that I've done. This is mainly because I used to teach dance lessons in my local area and I had to stop because of funding, and I really miss teaching. So there's no other reason for me to post other than I just really miss teaching. I'm not going to say that I'll post every single day, as this may not be possible. Like I said, life happens and we don't know what life is going to throw at us. I know that the week of my Annie MangaCon performance, I won't be able to do a lesson, for example. I just won't have the time to do that, but I'll do my best to post as often as I can, but I will only post that type of video on that specific day of the week. So I will only post Throwback Thursdays on a Thursday. On Thursdays, I will only post Throwback Thursdays. On Fridays, I will only post full dance covers, kind of thing. Just so that there's some sort of structure going on rather than everything being all higgledy-piggledy. Finally is step 3, appearance. I've put this last because it is important, but not as important as the other things to improve myself. I just want to be happy with being me and in myself. And part of that is how I appear to the world. So when I'm depressed, because I do have depression, when I'm really, really depressed, I won't bother and I won't care about what I look. And guess what? When I'm depressed like that, I look depressed, I look sad, and I look down because I just look like I haven't tried. There are days where I've gone into work and my hair's been a mess, all my clothes are baggy, and I'll catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror and I'm already feeling bad, and then I'll catch a glimpse of myself and I'll feel worse because I realise I've actually come out looking a bit of a mess. And it doesn't make you feel any better. So yeah, I'm going to try and look more put together. Ironed clothes, as neat as I can because my hair's a bit all over the place anyway. Oh, and makeup, but not every day because, you need to let your skin breathe. And actually wear clothes that I like and not just something that's there that doesn't fit me anymore or has holes in it or things I don't like anymore, because my style has changed in the 10 years since I bought that item of clothing. Unless it's sentimental, it goes. I can't buy a whole new wardrobe, but I can make what I have work. I can buy when I can, but I don't have to, only if I need to. I've always been too scared to wear skirts and dresses or just things that I like in general, and I've always been annoyed at myself for doing that. I keep thinking about what other people think and won't wear what I want. I won't look the way that I want to look because I'm scared of other people's opinions and thinking that people would think I'm weird or something, when in reality, who actually cares? Why does that matter? If I feel nice, that's what I'll do. Why not? I will be documenting this by recording myself, as I've noticed you're always more aware of what you're doing when someone is watching you or you're recording yourself. It's like you're on your best behavior. So this is just my first few days. And I'll be back on another Monday in July to post my progress. So yeah, join in if you want to. If you feel like you need to put yourself out, I don't know. Let's make our lives better together. So yeah, I will be more productive, I will progress, look after myself, and be that person that I've always wanted to be. The best version of myself that I possibly can be. Thank you for watching. If you've liked, please press subscribe. You can watch some of my other videos. Hopefully, if you have liked the video, you can stay put. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment. Yeah, I hope you're having a good day wherever you are, and look after yourself.